Hi dear Scorpio, welcome back. This is A from High Fives, High Five Zero, and this is your Sun, Moon, Rising sign and Venus love reading November 2023 for the sign of Scorpio. Happy birthday, dear Scorpio. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Perhaps next month's message is the one for you. But I've always believed in synchronicity, so there must be something in here that you need to hear today. Thank you for being here and welcome back. The continuation of this reading is in the link in the description box below. One more oracle card for you, and you can also scroll down at the end of the page so that you could make your own 3 card spread. Just make sure that you would set an intention or ask the card some question before you shuffle, just so you wouldn't find yourself reshuffling it all over again, just so you could get the answer that you want to hear instead of the answer that you need to hear. Okay, your core energy right here. This is 8 of Swords in reverse. She used to be a princess, but she went away and covered herself in wolf skin so that nobody could notice her and nobody could bother her. And yeah, so the message of this card is that there's a niggling feeling that you need to get out of your situation or you need to make changes around your situation. But instead of you addressing those, or if this may have something to do with insecurities, in what ways can you make changes where it needs be? In what ways can you let go of habits that are sabotaging you? In what ways can you allow progress and growth happen in your life? Um, it seems like you can't bring yourself to make changes. You can't bring yourself to you can't say yes to yourself. You can't bring yourself to do what is best for you. And so, for some of you, you could be in a toxic situation wherein um, you made some choices in the past and right now it's just haunting you, and instead of you stepping up or making changes, perhaps you are a new mom, a new parent for such a young age, and instead of you owning up to those choices in the past, you sit alone somewhere else, you escape, you shut everything down and not do something and just be sorry for yourself. This could also mean self-pity, holding on to the things that have hurt you in the past. You feel that you don't deserve this, whatever is happening in your love life, but it has been your choice. It has always been your choice, dear Scorpio. You think, yeah, and you run the risk of um, clinging onto that situation simply because it's your comfort zone. It's what you're used to. It's the love that you think that could save you. You don't want to break free. Perhaps you fear that if you break free, it's worse, or you don't have the ability to make changes. Look at that, the Wheel of Fortune. The universe wants to change your fate, but you are making a choice that doesn't allow the universe to give you this change. If you look at this situation right here, she's on a board, and you could hurl arrows at her. Reminds me of a carnival. You can look at it in 2 different ways. One is that you are the one who's shooting the darts. At the same time, you can look at look at it in a way wherein you are this person. You have wings there. You could break free. You could fly. But instead of you looking at yourself as this person as this person who could fly, who could be free, you'd rather surrender yourself and give up on the situation. You are giving up on yourself, dear Scorpio, but you fail to notice that you have wings. You can fly. You just have to choose it. And the universe wants to close this chapter for you only if you choose to do so. The universe cannot give you something that it will fall on your lap. A good situation doesn't just fall on your lap. I mean, there are lucky people, fine. They're destined to meet the person whom they deserve, and be in a relationship that is all sunshiny for them. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you're those people who are not lucky in love. The universe wants to turn that wheel on your favor. Luck is on your side. It's only you just have to choose it. You just have to think that you deserve the love that you want, that you deserve the love. Think the secret to manifestation always is thinking that you deserve, especially in love. Thinking that you or believing. It's your belief, it's your feelings. Once you start believing that you deserve that love that you want, then the universe will give it to you. I remember that line in Perks of a Wallflower. We accept the love that we think we deserve. Do you like that? It sounded so sad, right? I don't know why it keeps on dying. My candle keeps on dying. What would you choose? Would you like to listen to your counsel? See, you had it twice. This one is this card. Having it twice, feeling so trapped in the situation when in fact you hold this relationship so dear. You cling on it so much so that it limits you. Do you want this relationship to limit you? Do you want to be stuck in a situation wherein you feel that you don't have control over? Oops, sorry. Simply because you choose not to act on something, simply because you choose not to tune in with your emotions. There has been treachery in the situation, stagnation. This could mean stability. This could mean being a miser. Um, for some of you, you could be dealing with um, a lover who doesn't spend quality time with you, very workaholic, building a castle, but you feel so alone in that castle. This could mean also financial stability, but this with all the other cards here, this could mean that you could be struggling with finances, or perhaps you need to work double up with work simply because you want to save up for the future. This is such a powerful card here. I see. This is you. You're very much in touch with your emotions, emotionally intelligent individual. For some of you, you could have issues with your mother-in-law, or you could have issues with your boyfriend or your girlfriend's mom, um, or perhaps your family is not approved of the relationship, and it is something that affects you. In what ways can you express what you're feeling? Do you feel lonely? Perhaps you might want to express that to your partner. What is blocking you, or what keeps you up at night? This is something that you seem to be not expressing with your partner, and you expect your partner to read your mind. They can't. If you could read your partner's mind because you're extra intuitive, you are a Scorpio, then don't expect your partner to be the same way. You are two different individuals. And if you want to make some changes in your relationship, or perhaps you expect something from your partner, you might want to express it because they cannot read your mind. Some Scorpio born individuals think that their partners can read their mind because they are good mind readers. You run the risk of lashing out on your person simply because you have a certain expectation and it hasn't been met. Um, in what ways can you get out of your overthinking space, feeling so trapped, and you feel that there seems to be a battle going on around you in your head space and in your heart space, and this is something that you have been struggling with for the longest time. You have two nines here. The end is near, but you still cling on to something. That's why this ending hasn't happened yet. Whatever this ending is, it could be an end of a relationship, end of suffering, but there's old habits that you don't want to let go of, dear Scorpio? What are these old habits that you just can't let go? You are unclear about these old habits that are hurting you and your relationship. Um, you are cutting your support network. Find your soul tribe and reach out to them, dear Scorpio. You are carrying the burden all alone, and you are making your own conclusions. When you are very much stuck in your own bubble of truth, you run the risk of believing what you feed yourself. If you feed yourself negative, space, without actually thinking that your partner is also your safe space. Your thoughts, your feelings are safe with them. Don't you trust them? You might want to seek counsel. If not travel, take a rest. Um, you could be focusing on this barren. This is three of wands. Wield that one. In what ways can you make changes? Look at that upright. You could be focusing on that barren land. And as you focus on this barren land, you seem to be forgetting that you are already losing the flowers. You are already um, losing that chance, losing that chance for you to catch spring, to to catch those flowers, to what is happening, dear Scorpio? There's a push and pull between you being receptive to other person's needs, but at the same time forgetting about your needs. Two queens. There are a lot of queens here, but in reverse. You are not very much in tune with your heart space, or maybe fed up, unwilling, or unable to forgive. This card in reverse speaks of you not seeing yourself as truly valuable. You are a valuable, you are precious, but um, you think that your partner is not seeing it, but at the same time, it's you who doesn't see it. It's you who doesn't want to um, pursue your dreams, pursue your goals. Perhaps you have given up on your goals and dreams just so you could perform well in this relationship. And so it just makes you feel so trapped. Why do you feel so trapped? It's because you see yourself as this victim and you don't see yourself as somebody who can fly. You don't see the beauty around you. Maybe you don't appreciate what's given to you. In what ways can you cultivate the mindset of gratitude? In what ways can you connect with your heart space? And in what ways can you let go of this negative energy of manipulation, of treachery? In what ways can you let go of the need to feed yourself with information that is unfounded or undiscussed or assumptions? So, Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Let us get what the universe wants you to know. Continuation of this reading is in the link in the description box below. One more oracle card for you. You could also once again scroll down at the end of the reading so you can make your own 3 card spread. This is Denial, the first card in this tarot deck. Look at her, so pretty. Do not exaggerate. That is the main message of this one. Stop exaggerating, dear Scorpio. Insecurities, anxieties, pain, fear, fear of the unknown, fear that your partner would replace you, fear of rejection. Something may be wrong, sure, but you will never know the answer unless you ask. Um, Sometimes you just have to shut shut yourself out. If you want to be this person who wants to come or go to your safe space, you can do that, but maybe you could set an intention to do that, to contemplate, to recharge, to rest, not to overthink, not to overanalyze the situation and create a narrative that is not healthy for you. You run the risk of creating a narrative that is not so healthy for you, and you could be in denial about certain things that is happening in relationship, or you could be also in denial about your accountability in the situation. It always takes two to tango, and you you run the risk of pointing fingers, of blaming the other. So deal with it. Deal with this insecurity. Deal with this fear. Don't be in denial. If you feel that something is wrong, don't walk out. Perhaps you might want to engage in a heartfelt conversation and channel the energy of the queen, who is very receptive and empathetic. Channel the energy of that queen, channel that energy of saying things with class and sass, and rather than lashing out and saying mean things to your person. So, in what ways can you do that, dear Scorpio? In what ways can you let go of assumptions or create narrative out of assumptions? So, I guess I would have to leave it at that. Thank you for being here, and I hope to see you next time. My name is A. See you soon. Bye bye.